JoJo Kaiho Sensei. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 24, Tomura Shigaraki Origin. And last episode was basically them telling us how Shigaraki came to be, when he was Tenko, and he still hadn't unleashed knowledge, but I discovered his quirk yet. And they told us this family situation, how the father was like so mean to him, and then the other adults in his life weren't doing anything about it. It was only the little sister that was, with him, I guess. But then there came a point where everything boiled over, and then his powers manifested, and then he killed the dog that was with him. The sister came to apologize after she lied about something, and she saw that. She started running away. Tenko went after her, touched her, disintegrated her, decayed her. The mom and the grandparents also came. Like, everybody was just like gone. And the father's death was the one that was intentional out of all of them. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Mini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. I've been sitting here for a while just thinking about what to say about this episode. The wrong person came into his life, man. That's basically what this is. After he killed his family, he felt guilt and had not all for one been the one to reach out to him. And had he been someone with good intentions, someone that can recognize a child in pain and helping that child navigate through that pain and turn it into a positive, guiding him toward the positive, and everything, this would have been like a completely different story. However, unfortunately, All For One is the one that found him, and he just twisted everything that he was feeling and pushed his own agenda on him, making him accept this, wanting to kill people as this normal thing and whatnot. It's like, he got what he wanted, Tomura Shigaraki, and he said that Shigaraki was his last name. I don't know if you knew that, but either way. So now he's All For One successor. He has all his memories now, and now he just sort of like let go of everything that was holding him back. He's powered up, and during his fight with Redestro, he was just sort of like on the run, basically. Each time he tries to do something against him, he will just like decay, like a little bit part of him and whatnot. And then he came out with this thing that his company created, that's something or other like that. And that basically pushed his stress output to like 150%. But even with that was not enough. And meanwhile, you had Gigantomachia making his way there and everything. But once Gigantomachia got there, he saw the successor that All For One wanted, like, in front of him. So he basically accepted Shigaraki there, as his successor. Because there came a point where he was just sort of like destroying everything around him. And Redresso had to cut his own legs so that he doesn't completely decay. I'm like, wow. And then he was there and he's like seeing how um Shigaraki felt free and was happy or whatnot. And then he's like, oh no, this guy is the one that's supposed to be leading us or whatever. And his people came, Redestro's people, they came and they were sort of like gonna try to save him. But then he told them, no, just stop. And he basically told Shigaraki that they were gonna be under his, he was gonna be their leader basically from now on. So he's, I love that moment where Shigaraki had that flashback about, I don't know who was talking to him, saying that if they were to join forces with the, I was saying ninjas, but not ninjas, the Shie Hasakai, their group, you know, like if they were to join forces with them, they could eat sushi or something or other like that. And then he's like, "You are the CEO of the whatever group, right?" Okay, and then they get to eat amazing food, I guess. They have a lot of money, so they get to eat whatever. So I'm like, that scene was funny to me. And now they're sort of like rebranding their group. Now it's not the League of Villains anymore, and it's not the what was that called? The Liberation Army. Now it's not that anymore. Now they're working under the Paranormal Liberation Front. Yeah, that's what they're calling themselves now. I love how Rogerto was like, "Can I do something for you?" He's like, "Go away," and he's like, he just, it was funny, man. Some of these things are so funny. I just hate that awful one got what he wanted, but that he found this boy and just fostered all the negative emotions that he had inside of him. That scene where those two guys they beat him up and he wanted to use his powers against them, but then he stopped himself. If it was somebody else, let's say All Might, if it was All Might would have been, you did good. Each time you feel those urges, try to do something, basically turn him against wanting to kill people. But then he goes to All for One. All for One is like, next time, just kill them. Just let go and just kill them. You'll feel better. I'm like, okay, no wonder he turned out like that. And now, after that incident, they made up some kind of excuses. They said something about the heroes being lured away from Deika City, and that the residents themselves had to fight against the people, whoever they were, and then they killed the attackers and whatnot. And the attackers were basically people from the group, from the Deika City. They were all, the majority of them were liberation armies, right? So it was basically their own people that they made out to be the attackers and everything. I wonder if next episode there's not gonna be My Hero Academia anymore. I just saw a little bit of the sneak peek, and I saw Aizawa. So they are basically going back to the others. So I feel like the My Hero Academia title card at the beginning is gonna go away, which I like seeing that, but whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I wasn't speaking much during this episode, because it's like I just found all of this tragic, so there wasn't really much that I wanted to say as I was watching it play out. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini, and you can also see the full line for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Le réveil par le lion qui dort.